50 Cent is trending again, and 50 was like, listen, me and Omari are not on good terms, and Omari is quite frankly overvaluing himself. We've had the conversation.
I just heard that. That's insane to me. Omari is literally the epitome of power. Omari Hardwick started this amazing, like the journey, and I don't know all of what happened with 50 and O, but I'll say this. I love Omari Hardwick. He's an amazingly talented human, and he's also a good person. But there would be no power without Ghost, right? So,
right.
I hope that they can find love and peace between each other, because much love to 50 and to O.
Gonna throw it out there. He asked for more money. I can't remember the exact figures.
Okay.
I mean,
I don't know their checks.
No,
I got my money though.
Well,
I know they paid me.
I mean, do you feel like you guys made a pretty decent penny?
Oh, I definitely did. I fought very hard, and a black female showrunner fought for us. I mean, the entire network changed the game with how they introduced power to the world. So I do feel, for me, it was a different scenario, but I have so much, again, understanding, love, and support for what everyone's experience is, what he went through. But I definitely feel like
last. Can you see them reconciling with 50's personality? Can you see them?
Oh, of course. I think 50 is super cool, and he will reconcile at the end of the day with anyone. I mean, he got Taraji in a new show, and when Empire was on, it was beef. I think at the end of the day, it's all love, and we can always do, piecing it up. So that's how.
Okay, so I'm gonna need you to ease up a little bit on my husband 50 Cent, like ease up just a tad bit. So what they're discussing is 50 Cent's Breakfast Club interview, where he basically said, hey, look, Omari Hardwick, the young man who played Ghost, he overvalues himself in a little bit of a way, because outside of Ghost and Power, his other projects that he does work on, people aren't ripping and raving about it as much. So what's going on? Are you putting in the work in those areas too, and in those projects too? So I think what 50 Cent is saying is, yes, Omari did play a instrumental role in Power and being Ghost and stuff, such and so forth. But however, it was a lot of other things that brought light to it, right? It was 50 Cent's name, 50 Cent's brand. It was everything else that kind of brought light to Power, because if it was just the if it was just the Ghost show, or if it was just the Omari show without 50 Cent's backing, we might not have watched Power, right? We might not have been interested in him, because his other projects that he's putting out and doing, we're not as interested. So what 50 Cent is saying, it took more than just Omari Hardwick to make Power come to life. So even though he is instrumental to Power, it takes more than just one person to kind of do it, and he feels like he is overvaluing it himself. Now, you guys listen to what the young lady, that Notori, I think her name is, you get the chance to listen to what she had to say. Now, my thoughts on it is that everyone deserves to get paid when they do a job what they deserve. However, sometimes we do have to realize when we are asking for too much, right? Because everyone that is talking about from the Power franchise have been saying that they did get a pretty penny. Was it a little bit tight at first? Because even 50 Cent said, look, they paid me $12K or something like that. He was like, what they paid me for like an episode or whatever is what I would make one night doing an event at the club. So even 50 Cent said that, hey, what he was getting paid wasn't the best of the best. But other people on Power did say that they get paid a pretty penny, right? So I just feel like we have to try to fight for ourselves. And like 50 Cent said, don't put the blame where the blame doesn't belong, right? We do have to fight. I feel like a lot of times in industry, you do have to fight for your money. You do have to fight for it. However, I don't even think that the fight should be something that's made publicly. Right? I think it's something becoming a bit of a trend to kind of say, well, they didn't pay me. We get that, but it should be a quiet fight, because when you do bring it to the forefront of the public, and this kind of happened with Taraji P. Henson as well, when you do bring it to the forefront of the public, the people behind the scenes get annoyed, right? Why are we tainting the brand and the name by discussing things that should be discussed privately in rooms that no one should know about, right? So I do think speaking publicly about not being paid on multiple occasions, it can work out for some people, because it did work out for Dave Chappelle, but it can also backfire for some people. And I think it has backfired for Taraji P. Henson and Omari Hardwick. So I just feel like we have to be very tactful when we're doing these things, because people can get very offended and you can become blackballed in an industry such as Hollywood. So I just feel like Omari Hardwick, good luck to him. Shout out to him. He did a really, really amazing job on Ghost, on Power, playing Ghost. It's just that things didn't work out. And it's like, you know, sometimes you do have to let go. Like, if you've officially walked away, then walk away. Don't walk away and keep looking back like, oh, they didn't pay me. Keep looking back at what's going on over there. Like, just let it go. You know what I mean? And if you don't want to let it go, go and settle for what they are paying you and wait to work your way up to where you want to get paid. But good luck to 50. Good luck to all the members of Power, both current and past members. You know, but anyway, laters.